Alright, what's up everybody? We're finally back here on some logging stuff. I know there's a couple of videos there of the overpass and it wasn't getting very many views, so apparently guess y'all missed the farming simulator, the logging stuff, so we're back to there. This is Holmakra. Like I said, I was hoping to have had some time lapse to. We were trying to get to, I think it's like $1.2 million or something, so we can buy this other tract of land here. And where we're at right now is where I'm going to plop down the production sawmill and actually start making some pallets of lumber, which I'm probably going to end up putting a sell point for that somewhere else. You know, like we've got the wood chip sell point, which is actually in there, which I don't really care for that. I guess I could just take that building away, but I really don't like the layout of this sawmill at all. I wished it was done differently right from the start, but and then you got this area over here, which I thought about maybe we could put a sell point over here, but I mean then we're just trucking it across the road. So probably what I'm going to end up doing is somewhere here on the other side of the map, maybe on the far left hand side towards the top, maybe somewhere up there, I'll build us a little spot and put a building or something there, and then a sell point for like a sell all or something, and then we can truck our pallets of lumber up there. But anyway, the reason I haven't been doing a whole lot of farming simulator gameplay lately is and I know that there's a deal or a mod that you can download or whatever where you can switch between mod folders or whatever, but I've been doing a good bit of multiplayer with Serious Mods over there on Can Farm. He's got a series going right now. It's all farming. I know it's kind of strange for me, but it sounded fun. I mean, I like mowing grass and baling hay and all that stuff, and so I've been kind of having fun over there with the farming multiplayer. So that's what I've been doing a little bit. If you've caught any of his videos, you probably saw that. And by the way, if you have not subscribed yet to Serious Mods on YouTube, he only likes about 100 and I think the last time I looked is about 170 or so from getting to 1,000 subscribers. So if you like Farming Simulator, the farming side of it, American Truck Simulator, go check out his YouTube page, and if you like it, subscribe over there and help him out by getting to 1,000. I know a lot of us, that do YouTube and all that stuff, in order to get your videos monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers now, and I think it's like 4,000 watch hours in a year, I believe is what it is. So I'm pretty sure he's probably got the watch hours. It's just everybody lacks the number of subscribers. But if just a couple hundred of you, or not even that, 100 or so of you, head on over there and subscribe to his channel, then he'd be way ahead of the game there. So go check out Serious Mods on YouTube and consider subscribing and help him out. Yeah, after I was doing all that farming over there with Serious Mods, I was watching, I used to watch Artie all the time with his big farming series things he does over there with all the course play. And it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't think I want to try to get that one. Right now, of course, I'm behind. I'm catching up on all the videos and stuff in this playlist, but right now he's over there on Nowhere, Kansas. It's a 16x map, and it's basically just a flat map with some. I think there was, I believe there was only 2 or 3 big fields on the map, and so he's using course play and all that stuff, and it's pretty nuts. He's having a lot of problems with course play. Of course, when you're running some of the stuff that he runs, I mean, my gosh, he's got 4 combines running on one field, like 5 grain carts. I don't know, it's ridiculous. Let's see, I guess put it over here this time. Alright, so what I've been doing is just kind of dragging a few over here, processing them, and then taking a load over with the Tiger Cat 635 skidder across the road, because it kind of seems ridiculous to me to load up a truck and then drive across the road to unload again. And I guess I could have just done the tree length or something here, but oh well. Stick with these, I guess they're 5 or 6 meters, whatever. I guess I should mention too, if you enjoy the farming side of Farming Simulator, Serious Mods, you know, over there on Can Farm, we're doing a lot of stuff. We just got a bunch of cows last night, and we're gonna be getting. I think he's wanting to get like 500 cows. Right now we're only at like 200, and of course making food for the cows, and you know, putting silage and straw and stuff in there for them to eat, keeping them watered, all that good stuff. And then we're doing a lot of harvesting. We already harvested some beans, and let's see, seems like there was one other thing that we did. I think they did some wheat or something, but I wasn't on. I was on pretty late last night, but I decided to, about midnight, I guess I better call it a night. But anyway, I was gonna say, if you like that part of it, hit him up on Discord. I'm not sure what the link is, but he may have it either on some of his YouTube videos or his Facebook page. But look over there, and it's a public multiplayer server. It's a 16-player slot server. So come join in on the fun. Usually on the weekends, it's a lot more people in there than the weekdays. I think Friday night and Saturday night we had, I think at one point we had 11 people in there, maybe 12. And then last night, of course, for me, that was Monday night. That was, we only had like at one time I think we had four of us in there, maybe 5. And then there at the very end, it was I think just like 2 of us. Well, Sirius was still in there, but he was away from the keyboard. Alright, let me get that cleaned up, and then we'll grab the skidder and haul those across the road. Whoa. What happened there? controller may have gotten stuck. Sometimes it does that. I hate the way this grapple works. It doesn't line up right. It's either off to one side or off to the other side. It's just, there's no in between. See, that's not a very good load. It's terrible. I am going to cheat this time and drive right through this fence because I know there's no collisions on it. This right here is almost a case where I would use some sort of an auto load trailer or something for these logs, but I don't like the auto load. To me, that's cheating. Now, whenever I, happen to do hay, baling hay and stuff, I will use an auto load trailer on that because that's just ridiculous to pick up each of them little bales of hay and put on a trailer somewhere. Alright, so now it's lined up pretty good, so I guess you just got to get it just right. Yeah, but this is slow going right here. That's why I wanted to do some time-lapse videos, and I will get to that. Probably next week you'll see a time-lapse video. I guess I could just drop them and go pick up some more and then come back and sell them all at one time. Except I got myself stuck in here. I don't want to disrupt those too much. There we go. Let's see, I wonder what else I could do. I don't think we have I haven't bought anything other equipment yet. Because we're running the fella buncher, not the harvester and forwarder. Well, I guess I could use the winch skidder and just hook to a bunch of them and drag them over there. I wonder if that'd be faster. At least I wouldn't drop a ton of them. Let me park this thing and try that. I can clean up some stuff as I go too. I'll just hook onto them with a winch. I sometimes like that the thing exits out the back, and sometimes I don't. Let's see, I guess I need to go this way. they slid over too far. Whatever. I guess this is a little faster. I do like the skidder though. In case you missed it, this is an edit by Mountain State Modding. You can go to www.mountainstatemodding.com, and I believe you in the top right you click the About MSM button and then you get to all the mods. I wish they would change that, but that's where the mods are at. In fact, that reminds me, I need to email him or message him on Discord and let him know that probably needs to change that. That's kind of a ridiculous spot to put the mods. Anyway. Let's see how many we can drag over there. Probably going to make a mess, but that's alright, we'll clean it up later. These aren't full trees, so maybe should be fine. Probably could have hooked on some more. And again, y'all just kind of look away. We're getting there a little faster, but this is still pretty slow. I'm going to have to think about some different options here. Maybe it wouldn't be better just to go ahead and load up a truck and even just across the street, truck it across the street. Maybe not, I don't know, because then I mean, you're talking about loading it, which will take a few minutes, and then going over there and driving it. I don't know. Not sure which would be faster. This way sure seems a little faster than what we're doing with the 635. Whenever I try to get these other ones that are stragglers, the logs never want to slide right. Maybe I can get this one this time. Looks like it's sliding just right. There we go. Yeah, that's close enough. Gotta love the wireless winch activation. Maybe that's in there. Yep. Yeah, I really like the way the winch acts like that whenever you don't have to be inside the vehicle to activate or to use the winch. It's pretty cool. I've actually used that quite a bit. That way you can kind of be watching from outside. Sometimes it's hard to see, you know, when you're inside the cab, or even with this outside view like this, sometimes it's hard to see good. So it's nice to be able to use that when you're outside and see what's going on. Where'd that one go? Is it that one? I think it's this one right under here. Yeah. Alright, well, you know, like I said, this is a pretty slow process, and what I'm hoping to do, like I mentioned in the last video, was if you look on the map, you can see where that yellow dot is, kind of below where everything else is, and that's our fellow buncher. And somewhere right over there is a good spot for a landing. So I think what I'm going to do this episode, instead of working on some more of this stuff, is I am going to, let's see, that tractor right there might not get it. Did I have another one? No, I guess it was just that one. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm gonna drop this stump grinder wood chipper thing, and let's just see if this tractor here, I think this should have enough power to mess with this plow. Because what I was wanting to do was to go plow a spot for the landing. If I don't break it before I get there. And this may be overkill, but we'll see if this works. If we even make it there. Well, while we're waiting on our tractor to slowly make its way up this hill, um, as many of you probably know, I've been in the process of building a new computer for gaming and just personal use, and finally got it all finished up and was haven't really done a whole lot with it yet. I still got well, really, I mean, it's good to go as it is right now, but really I need to do two more things, and then I'll be all set. Which number one is I need another hard drive in there. I just bought a 500 gig, one of the little plug-in type drives. It goes on the motherboard. It's not a SSD or regular hard disk drive. It's one of those little. It's a M.2 or something like that. One of those little drives. It's only 500 gigs, so I don't want to fill it up too much with mods and other stuff. So I need to get me. I want to get like a 2 terabyte hard drive, and that'll be for storage and stuff. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't. I'm gonna look at here and then go to X. All right, this may take a second. All right, here we go. Good. X. Oh, we don't. Okay, we don't own that. So I'm gonna have to go over to the left a little ways. Yeah. Well, anyway, and then the other piece of the puzzle is, so right now my setup is I've got a personal computer, which is what I'm playing on right now, and then I've got a work computer, and they're both sharing 2 monitors. Actually, one. They're both sharing a monitor. So I'm gonna have to get me well, the one I'm looking at is a 4-way switcher, but really I only need it to be 3. And so that way I can switch between my mouse and keyboard and not have to worry about let's see, I guess we need to do allow create fields. Create fields. Okay, I did have it right. Okay. Oop. Wrong button. There we go. I'm just gonna plow a little spot right here. I mean, I don't own all this, so I can't do what I wanted to do, but we'll get a little something plowed here, so we kind of know where to set up. But yeah, once I get the other hard drive for that computer and the little switcher, so I can have all 3 of my computers working off of this one monitor, then I'll be good to go. But, however, last night I did, for the first time, I did fire up Farming Simulator, and was just doing a little bit of testing there on Ravenport. And I tell you what, it was nice. Oop, I keep turning the wrong way. Let's see, yeah. Anyway, whatever. I was running everything. I think I'm running right now. Everything is on high, and I don't seem to have too many issues. But I was running last night, just doing some testing on that new computer, and I put everything. I believe it was on very high, and I was pegged out on 60 frames, so it was pretty awesome. Of course, I didn't have any mods in my mods folder. I was just using a Ravenport, just driving a truck around the map looking, but it was pretty much pegged out on 60, and it was it would dip into the upper 50s just a little bit, just a little. Alright, well, we got some trees in the way over there, but at least now I know where to put it. So I'm going to let's fold that up and get that out of the way, and then I'll just park it over here on this side somewhere. Yeah, so I think I'm going to really like that new computer. I just got to get everything fully set up and all that. Okay, so this will be our landing area right here. And I tell you what, let's just, I mean, we got everything picked up now, so let's go ahead and we still got a few trees right there, but we'll come back and pick those up later and clean them up later. Let's go ahead and get everything moved up there. I'm going to take a shortcut with the skidder because it can pretty much go anywhere. But yeah, you know, as far as like building a computer versus buying a pre-made computer, you know, to me, for what I got, you know, of course, with the fancy case and all the LED lights and all that stuff, I mean, yeah, a lot of gaming computers these days are putting that stuff in there, but to me, it was just fun to build it. You know, getting the parts in the mail and, you know, stacking them all up and being like, oh, there's my processor and there's my graphics card, and you know, it's fun. But you know, it's been a long time since I built a computer too. I mean, it's probably been, gosh, over 10 years, maybe 15 years before, because when I first graduated college for the second time, I think it was, I built a computer just for, you know, gaming and whatever, and that was okay. I had one minor hiccup, I guess, with the CPU. It kept overheating, and I don't think I had the thermal paste applied correctly. And now a lot of times it looks like that it comes with the thermal paste already applied to the, like if you buy a aftermarket, or even this AMD processor had it, but the fan, CPU cooler fan, you know, it had it already on there. A lot of people, from what I was reading, at least some people like to take it off and reapply themselves, but to me it seems to be working just fine with the pre-applied paste. So that made things a lot easier. Of course, there are some things you have to watch out for. One thing I just about messed up on was, and this was just silly, I should have left it alone and never even thought another thought about it, but when I put the CPU fan on top of the CPU, I put it on upside down, and I went back later and was going to flip it over. Where I made the mistake was I forgot that the thermal paste was on there like pretty good, and so what happened was I forgot to lift the little locking mechanism thing for the pins on the CPU, and so when I pulled it out of there, I got to looking at the CPU pins, and they were a little bit, I mean, not damaged, but I mean, they were a little bent, so I had to bend a few of them back straight before it would go back in there good, which, you know, could have been a big disaster, but I was just very careful. I had a magnifying glass thing with a LED, or not LED, a fluorescent light around it, so I was really being careful, but you have to watch that. Let me see here. Yeah, I thought I had that. But yeah, for those of you that have not seen or heard, what I went with was I got a Ryzen 7 2700X, and I got an Asus B450 motherboard, 32 gigs of Corsair RAM. Let's see, I did the Radeon 5600 XT graphics card. Let's see, what other goodies are in there? Samsung Evo 500 gig M.2 drive, and I'm probably gonna put a probably just gonna go with a regular hard disk drive. I don't think I need a SSD drive unless I can find one the same cost, you know, as a hard disk drive. I'm probably just gonna go with a 2 gig drive for my backup and storage and whatnot. Let's see, what else is in there? Oh, I did you know, fans with LEDs, so it, you know, lights up and all that stuff. The case itself already had LEDs built into it, so that's kind of fun. But let's see, I guess that was about it, really. And oh, I did a Corsair 750 watt power supply. I wasn't really intending to go with much of Corsair stuff, just because I've heard, you know, that it's kind of I shouldn't have gone that way. It's kind of overpriced, or not really overpriced, but I mean it's pricey, I guess I should say. And I don't know, I didn't really find that to be the case. Of course, I wasn't really shopping for the cheapest stuff either. I was just going with stuff I knew was high quality and you know, would last a long time. I kind of get a little bit leery sometimes of these random technology companies. You know, like I know Corsair's a good brand. I know Kingston's good brand, and Western Digital, you know, stuff like that, you know, it's good. So I'm a little bit cautious sometimes about buying these sort of no-name brand things, especially for computer equipment. Let's see, is that going to let me get on there? Nope. Trying not to jack up the back of the trailer too much. Oh, and I forgot to lock it down too, golly. Lift that, lock that, good to go. Yeah, that rock right there is really in a bad spot. I may, let's see, I don't think I own that though. Let me look again. These farmlands are so goofy. Yeah, see, I don't even own that. If I own this piece of land right here, I could just make me a path down through it. What I may end up doing then is making a path that goes, let's see, our landing's right over here somewhere. I may make a path that goes down this way and kind of cuts down through there, because that road is really rough and steep, and that rock right there is in the way big time. So I may just make a new road. Alright, let me see. I really need to pull in this way. And I'm hung up on that tree right there. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think I know what I think that kind of the path I've already cut, I can just follow it back, and it'll take us right down there. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a road, and I'll take that plow and make us a road. I'm going to come up this way, and I'm going to get to the top of this ridge because it'll be, you know, fairly flat, and then we'll come down this way right along this edge. And then, let's see, did I miss a turn already? No, right there, okay. I gotta plow it, that way I can see it. Okay, so then we'll turn and come down this way. and we'll just avoid that road altogether. I think that'd be a lot better. Actually, I can't plow it because I don't own all this, but anyway, we'll figure something out. I'll put down some cones or something other to mark the path, and we'll just come right straight through there. That's what we'll do. In fact, I think I'm going to try, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there, but I'm going to try taking that path this time with the loader. And this way, you know, we're spending time getting machines moved up there, but this way we'll have a reason to actually truck the logs back down to the sawmill, because this is kind of ridiculous just right across the street here. But on the one hand, I did need to get some of these trees out of the way, and that's just sort of where I thought about getting started first. I really didn't think about anything else. Okay, so let me see if I can get up enough speed to get up that hill, because it seemed like there was kind of a rough spot right towards where the flatter part met that steep part, but we'll see. Maybe I can get up enough speed. Oh, I forgot I'm driving the FDR truck. Never mind. I probably could have started from a standstill and made it up there. This truck's got ridiculous amounts of power. Alright, cool. Now we can do some business. Now we are in business. Alright, so I've already got a bunch of trees cut up here, so I think what we'll do is next episode we'll get started in this new spot. You can see there's some trees already down, and we got the fellow buncher right close to us, so if we need some more, we just come over here and cut some more. But I think that's what I'm going to do this time, is just get everything set up, and then we'll worry about actually processing some trees and stuff later. Alright, so let me see here. Okay, so pretty much just we're going to follow these red ring trees. Oh, maybe I didn't fix those trees. Maybe it's just on the taller trees that it has issues with the double ring thing. Yeah, so there's another one. That's a pine. That's a pine stage 6. I didn't realize it was doing that. I thought I had fixed that. Oh well. Yeah, it's still okay. I mean, I'd still rather have that than just that red X. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna come to this tree here. Take a right. So it's kind of that one. We'll take a right. Okay, I guess I can remember that. Then we'll just come right down through here. And straight to the sawmill. That'll work. Alright, do we need anything else? We got the cable skidder. Yeah, I have to come pick that back up. Let's go park our pickup truck over there. In fact, I'm going to go over here first and try something real quick. I think that there's a vehicle either sell or repair thing over here somewhere. I was thinking I had seen one. Look at the map. That's gas station. That's something. Farmhouse. Is there not a garage icon? I thought there was. Well, that's maybe something else I got to think about too, is put some sort of a repair station or something in here, because I was going to try to repaint this thing and make it look better, but I guess that doesn't really matter too much. No big deal. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this truck up there next to the forestry equipment just in case we need some fuel. Oh, and one other thing that I want to do real quick too. Let's do this real quick before we do that. I want to come right up here somewhere, and let's see if there's a good spot for some sort of a lumber sell point. I know there's one little spot right up here, I think. I guess I was thinking about that right there, but that's actually, that goes up to a road somewhere. Let's come on around this way. Yeah, see, all that's underwater. I guess I could terraform it or something, but that may be what I have to do. Actually, yeah. Let's keep on going. Maybe there's a little better spot up here somewhere. Of course, that's all trees. I guess if you, I guess if you put down a placeable, it won't remove the tree, will it? I don't know. I've never tried that. And that's not. I don't think that's gonna work. It looks like our best bet's back there where that water was, and what I'll do is I'll just terraform it, raise that up a little bit, and then we'll plop down some kind of placeable building, and then in front of it we'll put a just a universal sell point. That way we can sell our lumber there. I don't want to truck it too far, but I really would like to have a better spot than just across the street. Yeah, so right here somewhere, probably what I'll do is right in between these two trees, I'll terraform this and plop down a little building. Let's see if we've got anything. Probably don't, but I'll try to find something if we don't. Come on. Oh, I think my controller did its freezing thing again. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're froze. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and exit out here in a second, but yeah, so what I'll do is I'll terraform this little spot here. Oh, there it goes. I'll terraform that and see if we've got anything here in the placeable miscellaneous maybe. Oh, that'll work, I guess, unless I can find something better. And yeah, I'll probably end up maybe using that. I may look around and see if there's anything better than that, because really that needs to be back over there at the sawmill so I can repair my vehicles and stuff. But anyway, maybe just a shed. Maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll probably just put down this little shed right here. In fact, let me see. No, it's not going to do it on the water. Oh, I don't own the land. Oh, golly. I always forget about having to own the land. Where are we at? Oh, this is a huge tract too, probably. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll just mod in some money. Hate to do it, but I'll mod in some money. We'll buy this tract of land. It's only 171, no, or is it 1 point? Oh yeah, it's 1.16 million. Okay, well, whatever. I'll mod in some money, and we'll buy that piece of land, stick the placeable building there, and then our universal sell point for the lumber. That's what we'll do. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna get the truck back over here near the forestry equipment, and then that's gonna be it for this video. We'll see you next time. Let's see, today will be Wednesday, so again on Friday. And like I said, probably next week is before we'll get to any more time lapse on this Holmakra. I'll try to get a good bit of gameplay done, and I'll concentrate on really trying to, you know, sell a bunch of wood, and that way we can help move that along a bit faster. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again on Friday. Have a good one.